Africana Literati. Love Africa, read Africa. Hope you enjoyed our top 5 countdown. Remember, do you have anything you would like to see on the countdown? Please let us know. Now, for broken men, can you?
For broken men who cross
off foot. okay, let's get serious now. Okay. So, what's the book about?
Yes, it's a collection of poetry. Efe Paul is a spoken word performance poet, and he has distilled some of his performances into a collection, which is incidentally the first poetry collection from Farafina Books.
So this is a big deal. I mean, all of that experience, all that writing, everything all distilled in one. So did it move you?
Yes, it did. The first part has to do with tragic poems. It's titled Interrupted Narratives, and he brings in stories of loss, stories of death. My favorite in that part is a poem titled Our Mother Died Expecting. Yeah, I have.
You want to hear it? Efe Paul Azino?
Sure.
Please go for it.
So I'm just picking up somewhere. Where is it?
So this is not the whole poem?
No, this is not the whole poem.
You're just going to narrate some of
I just
it
want
or
to
perform some of it. Okay,
yes.
go on.
I'll pick up from here. We greet dead profiteers and dry-eyed wailers as they usher us into the one-room shack where our mother died facing the door, expecting. We have come from the city's aspirational end to redeem the dust she left behind. She from that tribe of women who traded sweat to buy us access into spaces that promised a portion of the city where desire lived. All mother required was that we come back in city-slick machines to whisk her away in full glare of eyes and hearts, awaiting their turn. She waited, expecting.
Wow. That's deep. You know what? When you said she waited expecting, I was thinking maybe she was waiting expecting to have a child, but it's full of so many meanings. What do you make of it?
It's a poem about a woman who traded everything she had, toiled and sweated to send her kids to school, and they went to the city, and she had this hope that they were going to come back, big men, and take her away from all the suffering. And, they went to the city. It wasn't as profitable as they expected, and they kept promising her they were coming back, sometimes avoiding her calls and all that. And then she waited and waited till she died. So that was what brought them back, her death.
Till she could wait no more.
Exactly.
Waiting don't take.
Exactly.
Wow. And I know this speaks to the reality of a lot of people.
Yes, it does. Parents who give it all for their children, and they expect that at a certain time their children take care of them, and then death. Yes.
So apart from all this sadness, I don't want to be waiting. Is there any brightness?
I like the first part, and I like the final part.
Oh, so there are 4 parts.
Yes, the fourth part is their political poems. If you've ever seen him perform, one of his favorite poems that he likes to perform, Justice Has Been Kidnapped. So it's in that 4th part, where he narrates the story of Nigeria, essentially from pre-independence to where we are. It's quite powerful. I don't have it to read it. Sure.
I hope you've enjoyed our discussion, our banter. It's like we just let you into when we start talking about books. Do you have a book that you would like us to discuss, you would like him to read? Tell them your Twitter address.
Yeah, so you can hit me on Twitter at Dr. Will 20.
Get in touch. Send us what you
send
have.
Your books, good books.
You will read it.
Not
don't
so
worry.
good books. We'll read it too.
I hope you've enjoyed that. I know I have.
Africana Literati. Love Africa, read Africa.